embraces death's door.
I think we can simply say this is going to be a fight like we have never seen, that I have never seen in all my years of covering pro wrestling.
Tony Nigel, I don't know about you, but when I saw that cage come down just feet in front of our desk, I got a pit in the bottom of my stomach.
Very scary sight, no doubt.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword for me. Seeing the cage now, I feel a little bit safer that everybody's on the inside. But that makes it even more dangerous for those of them who are.
Kyle O'Reilly, that's MJF isolated in the corner, holding him there for Mark Briscoe, but MJF escapes. Briscoe, though, on the move. Scissor kick through the ropes. Sends Kevin Knight, the TNT champion, crashing into the steel.
This is certainly Mark Briscoe's type of match. Wait a second. Oh!
MJF cutting Briscoe off.
Don, we've said before, you will do anything for money. What you've done here, you've risked your athletes, your great athletes, at the expense of some money from MJF. One of your guys, maybe more than one, can get hurt in this thing.
What I've done is assembled the greatest dream team in the history of this industry, Shabani.
Andrade Idolo targeting Kyle O'Reilly and Jake Doyle now targeting out. Powerbomb against the ring apron. Doyle not done. Instead, Doyle likes a driving. And powerbomb just bouncing him off the unforgiving steel.
Simple physics, Nigel. Would you agree?
Absolutely, an absolute monster, that man. Look at him, he's picking up Kevin Knight, the TNT champion, to celebrate. A little early for that.
As Konosuke Takeshita, the AEW International Champion, was down. Roderick Strong sent into the cage by the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
It'll be interesting to see how the different conflicts work out in this matchup, Don. There certainly has been some conflicts between some of the members on your team.
Wait a second, the Don Callis family members just taking turns bouncing Mark Briscoe's head off the steel cage.
No one in this dressing room likes Mark Briscoe, that's why.
That's a complete fabrication, Don. It sure is. MJF, he had to pay for his team. Mark Briscoe, he had guys lined up around the block to be part of his team.
Yeah, my guys were worth paying for. His weren't. How about that?
Right now, table.
Especially that turncoat to Takeshita.
Andrade Idolo just bouncing Briscoe's head off that table that's been set up right in front of our announce desk. But as you mentioned, Nigel, the cage separating us from the carnage unfolding.
Back inside, more tables potentially to be used. Yep. Kevin Knight there. Oh, look at that. That's nice.
Got their own table, Don.
What did that pay for, Don?
What a gorgeous likeness of me that is. I mean, really impressive, right?
That really captured your eyes.
What are you talking about? These t-shirts are selling out since we've all come out here and worn them. This is going to be fantastic.
Well, you said that Jim Doyle has been effective in this one is understatement.
It's a beast.
What's moving to the Don Callis family? Doyle's return from injury has been. He's been a true difference maker, Don. People here in San Jose, not apparently fans of Don Callis. Can't imagine why.
And California scumbags. The cheer we never get tired of here.
Oh, yes. Well, one of the conflicts that I was going to bring up, Andrade Idolo has made no secret of his time. Wait a second.
What's Max doing here?
Hiding secrets.
Andrade to get fans on it. Now Okada attempting to play peacemaker to MJF and Andrade.
Why would anyone want to get Andrade to keep his pants on Excalibur?
Andrade, he's a man that has had designs on the AEW World Championship, but through a variety of Roderick Strong. That's a hockey equipment bag. We're at the SAP Center, home of the San Jose Sharks, and Roderick Strong, whatever's in that bag, he was swinging it, but Okada, a swinging boot to the face, takes Roderick Strong out.
We might stuff Roderick Strong into that bag, and that might be how he goes home tonight.
Oh, Mark Briscoe. The redneck kung fu on target on Okada.
Oh, there we go.
Now the conglomeration that came to the ring with those.
He's got a Nintendo.
Nintendo Entertainment System.
Original one.
What a nerd.
some controllers. And Lawful wraps him. Okada and Lexi. Briscoe using it to batter Kevin Knight, the TNT champion, out of the corner. Kyle O'Reilly.
It's not anything that's good for nowadays.
Kyle Fletcher.
His head hit the back of that piece of garbage Nintendo thing there.
And now, O'Reilly put the cartridge in.
Where's it?
Blue on it first.
Of course.
Bring us back to the 80s with Donkey Kong, would you please?
Yes. Bouncing the NES off the head of Kyle Fletcher.
This is great.
Now Briscoe. What does he have?
Probably a Sega system or something like that. Something for evil.
Nobody got those
Don't
for Christmas.
suck.
Oh, Fletcher's already bloodied up.
Fletcher now opened up with a blow to the head, and now could be punctured multiple times over. But Jake Doyle intervenes and elbow to O'Reilly, elbow to Briscoe.
Save the day for Kyle Fletcher.
Go to the outside, Roderick Strong. On the moment, steps through, drop kick, sends Doyle crashing into the steel.
I tell you, Roderick Strong.
Oh, Jake Doyle, though, just hoisted up Roderick Strong. Now, swinging him left and right.
So far, gentlemen,
Briscoe.
I was about to say they don't know an answer for the power of Doyle, but Briscoe with great time.
Fletcher, as you mentioned, opened up, Nigel, and now the controller wrapped around his hole. O'Reilly face first into the middle turnbuckle pad.
Lawn Dart City, but I thought he was going to go into the tax at the first.
Mark Briscoe has his focus there, perhaps.
Remember, it was the tables and tax match last year between Mark Briscoe and MJF.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Grabbing by the beard.
Look at his shoulders, my God! Oh, my God!
But Darby Allin into the front of the skateboard.
That face says it all.
But meanwhile, MJF in from behind.
Darby Allin is a disgusting street urchin.
Darby Allin is a former AEW World Champion, Don. Put some respect on his name.
Watch out, right above the tax.
MJF, he's felt the sting of these tags before. He's felt the Jay Driller before. He wants absolutely no part of it. Darby on the move. The first cover of that move. Darby kicks out.
Oh, my God. I think these are scenes we'll never forget.
Some of the tags went into Darby's eye.
You may be right. On his hands and everything.
Watch this replay. Watch Darby's face.
Watch Darby's arms.
Oh, yeah. You're laughing about this.
Of course I am.
You're laughing because you're on the outside, Don.
I'm very safe right here.
Doing the smart thing.
The first time he's done anything remotely resemble Manuel Lander the first time in his life.
A responsible thing.
Pushing a broom is what Darby will be doing after we get done with him tonight.
Okada on the outside, as you can see, as MJF sweeping those taps away. Hey, listen, he's not going to be able to sweep every one of them out. He's going to see some remnants in there, I'm sure.
He's going to try.
And right down the end, look, they're on the floor. Can't get rid of him.
Right in front of our desk. It's easier than it looks, Max. It's harder than it looks, excuse me.
Max really the only one on his feet right now.
Yeah, my hand side. Look up the monitor.
Damn, that was good. Did you enjoy that one, Don?
I hate Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy working smarter, not harder. Now, what does he have in his bag of tricks? Will Nightingale sending her regards, a little luck for Team Briscoe. And some orange slices.
Oh, no. Listen, come on. Listen.
The World Cup, they're having a hydration break.
We're waiting on that for that.
Just coming to them alone.
The referee, that's going to join him.
There's plenty to go around. Throw one over there.
There's also something else. If some of the orange gets in Kyle Fletcher's head,
Oh, well, yes.
Well, here's the
Believe
jump in
that's
this
what-
one.
yeah, it's not going to be nice at all.
Oh, the citric acid.
Yes. That's it.
This is disgusting.
And that brings in Andrade Idolo and Okada. Thumb screws, I mean, come on.
Andrade was looking at powerbomb Orange Cassidy. Outside of the ring, onto the table. Orange Cassidy desperately fighting, trying to make escape. Kyle O'Reilly busted open.
Look at this
And
backstab.
now Takeshita.
Here is the conflict we all knew was coming. Takeshita took the title from Okada. And payback
Stole the title, you mean.
is a bitch.
Two of the greatest Japanese wrestlers today. Two of the greatest wrestlers. Both a part of AEW. Whoa. That last one was a haymaker, Don. Takeshita.
Takeshita with his backpack. What did he bring?
Good Lord, what could we possibly see here?
Okada still reeling from that strike exchange with the international champion. Takeshita really digging deep for.
Oh, I know what's coming out of this bag.
He found it. Oh, that was tremendous. What a prick. Even got a smile on this. Okada.
But in from behind, it's Kyle Fletcher. Takeshita breaks the grip of Fletcher. Takeshita on the move. Block the lariat. Wild swing by both men, half and half. And Fletcher on the move.
Wow. Red hot.
Nope. Escape by Takeshita, but into the grip of the Rainmaker. Oh! But Okada very nearly imploding there. As Takeshita, thinking Blue Thunder, but instead an escape from Okada. Okada. It's Takeshita carries over. Friendly fire by your guys, Don. The last man who are fine in the position to deliver a German suplex is the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita.
Takeshita has always been jealous of Kyle Fletcher and Okada, and we're seeing it here tonight. It's disgusting, in my opinion. What we saw was superhuman strength, and now the team. Here it is once again. Look at this. I don't want to look at it. Look at the power.
But back to live action. Kevin Knight entered the fray, but so did Darby Allin. Darby, the man that Kevin Knight turned his back on last month at Double or Nothing. And Darby uncorking his frustration with the TNT champion Knight.
Knight. Who followed the advice of Swerve Strickland, who's still coming tonight's final main event, and told Kevin Knight, you want to compete with killers, you've got to be a killer.
And he did one better. He joined the Don Callis family, Nigel.
A family of killers.
I was going to say that, and then becomes a part of Don Callis. What a shotgun dropkick. Yeah, Darby is impressive, there's no doubt.
Oh, man!
It is Darby's title
it's one of the most impressive things I've seen in this business in my 36 years.
You're right. I agree with that, Don. I don't agree with much you say, but you're right.
Coming to the top, and Jake Doyle sweeps up the leg, and Doyle now.
Jake Doyle's having a night, Excalibur.
He most certainly is, Don. I would say thus far the MVP of Team DC MJF. And remember the Continental Classic. It was Kevin Knight delivering a coast-to-coast drop kick to Darby Allin that took Darby out of the tournament. It could take Darby out of this. Goodness.
Oh my God, the athleticism.
Well, this could be it. This could be everything.
1, 2, no! Briscoe there to save things for his team.
Despite all these fun and games, let's not forget what this is all about. The chance for Mark Briscoe to earn a world title opportunity.
Whoa! Turn him inside out.
On the floor.
He's just so right as his freaking head.
They're not going to make Briscoe any uglier, that's for sure.
I would say you can't make him much dumber either, but believe it or not, he's got a near genius IQ.
You're killing me over here with that line.
MJF, the world champion, has assembled the best team that money could buy.
You see what you want about MJF? It's hard to argue his effect on the AEW as a world champion. Yikes. Oh, gosh.
Briscoe,
Hard to look at, man.
multiple lacerations on his head as MJF now the Dynamite Diamond ring.
What's he doing? He changed his direction here a little bit.
There we go.
Plays out to the men on the floor.
GCMJF is a well-oiled machine, Excalibur.
It's fine.
He travels well.
MJF is scared out of his wits.
What is this animal doing out here?
Now Leo Rush, the Blackheart, the difference maker. Perhaps for the team of Briscoe. Underneath it now. The elusive, the evasive Leo Rush. You're giving Kevin Knight problems.
How is this fair done?
It's not. It's blatant cheating.
An extra man.
Idolo does not know what to make of this.
Who does?
That's a good question.
Leo was saying it's fine. Andrade was asking how you know. But comes off with a stunner. Leo, let's go.
Goodness. He hit that rail between the chains.
And what a difference maker Leo Rush has proved.
He should not be out here to state the obvious.
Well, they brought him into the cage, Don. It's fair game.
MJF has no idea what to do right now.
He wants the ring.
He wants the ring.
If he calls it my precious, then
Oh, come on. Then listen. Someone just kick this kid in the head and get him out of here. I've had enough.
this may be the damnedest thing I've ever seen.
Playmaker.
That was fantastic.
Well, they asked for the ring, and they got it.
Doyle looking to stuff Leo Rush back in the hockey bag.
Yeah, that's right.
Meanwhile, inside the ring, MJF in control of the proceedings as Team Briscoe.
You think you've seen it all.
They should take that, throw it down a one flight of stairs.
For crying out loud, Don. Look at this.
MJF, he'll attack Leo right now. I would say Leo Rush has whatever's coming to him.
The Leo Rush.
Right. Real rush up the chain. That's Callis trying to come to the assistance of his friend or conglomeration adjacent civilian warrior. I'm not sure how you classify Real Rush, but
Too bad there's no nice bridge to throw that band off of right now.
You know, last night on Collision, Excalibur, you said that Jay Doyle may be the X factor in this whole thing, and you're exactly right. He has been thus far.
right now Mark Briscoe standing alone, the center of the ring, taking down all the members of the DC MJF team.
Oh boy. There we go. You can certainly make an argument that Mark Briscoe is a modern day Terry Funk, irrespective of this.
Mark Briscoe, a man that knows his way about it around the line. Andrade getting a face full from Mark Briscoe. And who's left standing? MJF, and he's been called out by Mark Briscoe, the last man MJF wants to be alone in the ring with.
This past week on Dynamite, it was MJF on the receiving end of a Jay Driller. There's not one history to repeat itself. Here we go.
Briscoe getting the better of MJF.
Briscoe with thudding right hands, took the high road. Here he comes again.
Here comes Jay from behind.
Jay,
Gotta get him.
the Jay Driller.
Instead of a Jay Driller, Jake Driller.
Captures the kick. Kyle O'Reilly lands an elbow strike. And now O'Reilly though answers Doyle an elbow with a leaping knee strike.
Somebody finally got Doyle down, but he bounces right back up.
A lot of trouble. Oh no. Strong drives himself and Doyle through the table. And O'Reilly. Oh, Andrade with a chair in his hand. The elbow of O'Reilly. As Andrade and Idolo. O'Reilly down in the corner. Oh no. Wedging that chair in the face of O'Reilly between the ropes.
Oh, God.
And Roddy Strong might be out on his butt right now.
Knees into the bloody face of Kyle O'Reilly.
And O'Reilly
What's the pass? Go through talking Ron.
O'Reilly hold on his shoulder that time. Takeshita looks
Backslide, no. Rainmaker.
Okada with the Rainmaker.
What poise on the part of the former international champion and the man that took the title from him, stole the title from him.
He always wrestles with poise and confidence. I've never seen
Wait
anything
a
like
second,
it.
Okada.
Look at this.
Looking perhaps for a tombstone pile driver from the apron through the table. But Takeshita wants no part of it. Takeshita. Body drop. Rough landing for the former international champion. And the
Power drive knee.
catches Okada flush. Perfect. Fletcher extends with a thrust kick.
Long, strong legs.
Fletcher.
Oh, no. Brainbuster.
That's it. You called it.
No, Takeshita finds his feet. Weaves through and
Blue Thunder Bomber crash through the table.
unbelievable.
And there's your little Don Callis dropping the headphones to check on his man, Kyle Fletcher.
You preempted this, Tony, and you made the claim, and it's the truth. Any member of the Don Callis family could be seriously hurt, and by the looks of things, that's exactly what's happened.
MJF, that dynamite down the ring, the right hand was loaded up on Mark Briscoe. Looking for a Jay Driller. Oh, low blow, but it's legal.
And it's an effective weapon. He's used many times.
So is that dynamite diamond ring legal as well. But Orange Cassidy Look at this. Don, this is the power of friendship. Orange Cassidy stepping in the path.
Oh, what was going to the Sage Driller?
Was it Darby?
Scorpion death drop.
And now Darby.
Looking to
Coffin drop.
Darby looking to make the cover, but
Fox UFO splash on MJF.
Kevin Knight, the splash on his team captain, MJF. And now Darby and Knight. Knight, the elbow backs Darby down. Look at this, Darby just keeps coming back.
Yeah, Knight keeps knocking him down.
what is Knight thinking?
I don't know.
It was Darby Allin that started on top of the cage. Now only fingertips keeping Kevin Knight.
Knight pulled himself on Darby. Very nearly connected with that chair. But now Knight.
Kevin Knight is a very unique athlete. We're seeing that right now.
Ron, don't you realize just by looking at this, how dangerous this is for your athletes to be involved in this thing?
This is why we're here. This is what it takes, Shabani.
Fletcher's already been put through a table.
Oh, but look,
Darby.
there's the
Oh,
bag.
there's the bag. The bag. Oh!
Oh, the electrocuted crash through the table again.
What the hell was that? Darby Allin. Booby trapped the bag. Kevin Knight went for it. Booby trapped. No one was in it. And then literally blew up.
Coffin drop.
Oh, look at the bodies, my God. Look at them.
I'm concerned about Kevin Knight, to say the least.
Good reason. Look at this. The booby trap explodes and Knight through the table, and then Darby Allin.
The coffin drop onto the pile.
The bodies have hit the floor. And again, the two men that this is all about, Mark Briscoe and MJF, are centre stage.
Briscoe. Going for it again. He's got one. He's got two.
Sage Driller.
Cover. One, two.
Jake Doyle, ladies and gentlemen, once again.
Undoubtedly the MVP of MJF's team. Tearing, ripping at the flesh of Mark Briscoe. And now Doyle.
Holy smokes. Hit him with the legs of that table, that chair, I think.
Do it again. Come on, Tim.
Doyle
Boy, he's
urging on MJF.
great teammate for MJF, no doubt.
That Jay Driller, though, if it weren't for the intervention of Doyle, Mark Briscoe would have earned a shot at the AEW World Championship then and there.
You are exactly right. No doubt about it. Wait a minute. MJF still, what's he doing?
He wants Andrade to hold him.
Oh, remember the last time Andrade had somebody for MJF done? It very nearly blew up in his face, pun intended.
These two are very competitive, both high-end athletes, guys.
A very resounding no from Andrade. But I think he's going to do it anyway.
Reluctantly,
He's a team player, Nigel. See, look at this.
well, let's see what playing for your team gets you.
MJF, that dynamite diving ring on his right hand.
Oh my gosh. Andrade betrayed MJF.
Team player no more.
He's been neglected long enough, Don. You know what is going on.
Doyle needs to be careful putting his hands on Andrade like that.
Oh my, what are you doing, Andrade?
So,
We're going to have to blur that one on Wednesday night. Let's go down. The double underhooks on Jake Doyle.
Another Jay Driller.
One, two.
Yes!
To being a spectacle unlike